You and Deso.
We're live. Hi, everybody.
Hey, guys.
We missed you. Sorry, for haven't been around lately, but we obviously have a lot of things going on, and just like my computer wanting to act up. Okay.
Doing his own thing.
Exactly. So you're probably wondering, where are our guests? Well, unfortunately, they were coming from out of town, and they ran into a lot of traffic, and so they're running late. We're not sure if they're going to be able to join us today, but if not, you will see them tomorrow.
Yes.
Tell them what you got going on tomorrow, babe.
Well, tomorrow we're working on a project that we will not unveil yet, and it's going to be a very awesome project, and when we're able to talk more about it, y'all will just be like, wow, that's so nice.
Exactly.
But it's definitely to bring awareness to a lot of different things that we do deal with. And also, I did my retreat last week, which was totally awesome. It was a grounding retreat. Had an awesome time with Heidi.
Ripples Effects Therapy. Love you guys.
Yes. Definitely. And as always, Sheena Goodine, Sheena Unmasked Motivation, always on the go. If you ever need a one-on-one, if you want to do some mentorship, seminar, conference, workshops, hit me up.
Definitely. And, I've been busy myself with working the home care and getting your bodies right with the body sculpting, and getting your minds and your souls right with the medium and Reiki. We got a lot of deals going on. Right now we got the buy one Cavi Lipo session for an hour and get a free booty lift. And we also,
y'all better get that.
I mean, seriously, that's like a whole body thing right there. Get your booty up and your tummy in. Okay,
with that.
You cannot beat that at all. And don't mind me, because I am trying to find something that we are going to do live so you guys can see my latest thing that I am offering at Blessings Wellness. And I'm just obviously having some technical difficulties because for the whatever reason I cannot find my freaking thing to it, and it's so annoying. All right, I'm gonna keep looking for it. But anyway, guys, so Vero G, salute, babe. Look, you done started sipping without the kick.
I did.
She's like, it's hot.
Listen.
Okay, it's hot. I ain't mad at you.
It's good. Good.
Okay. All right. So, what else do we got? We got, starting next week, I'm doing free buy one get one free Reiki.
Okay.
Until the end of July.
Is it the tarot cards too, or just three?
The tarot cards. I got 2 spots open on Tuesdays. It's a 3:00 spot and a 3:30 spot every Tuesdays. So it's first come first. Whoever books first gets that. And then on Mondays I'm doing medium readings at 3:00 and 3:30. But it's whoever first come first serve. Whoever books on the website www.blessingswellnesscenter.org. I know. Don't ask me why it's org, but that was the only one that was available. It works.
It works.
Okay, so you guys can book there for everything. All right, this is really starting to annoy me. Let me just poolside real quick, you guys.
It's hiding from me.
I'm telling you, and it's probably right in front of my freaking eyes, and it's just like, for the life of me, I cannot find it for whatever.
Because they know you looking for it.
reason. Exactly.
I hope y'all ready for y'all weekend. What's y'all plans? Tomorrow's Friday. It's the weekend, baby.
Today's Friday. What are you talking about, girl?
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it?
Look,
listen, they all blend together.
Basically. Since
so
COVID.
what's y'all plans? Today is Friday.
Yes, Freestyle Friday, baby.
Freestyle Friday.
Yes. Yes,
How
it
you
is.
do? Shoot.
Yo, I cannot for the life of me. This is crazy. Why are you treating me like this? Is my thing in here? Oh no, I think please tell me I left. Yeah, it's in here. Alright, so that's in there. Hold on, you guys. Just bear
Well,
with us.
my weekend, this is when we're shooting
Who's
out.
work? Who's? Hi, Nicole. Hi,
everybody.
Car. Let me start sharing this.
We're shooting this weekend a nice project. So when I'm able to talk about it, y'all get to hear all about it.
We're having a little technical difficulties on my end. Which I'm gonna break you this bitch like.
Yeah.
Okay? Work. Work, honey, work.
Work on their work, right?
Seriously. So, let me just explain why. Oh, it's coming up sideways? Is yours coming up sideways?
Yeah.
This is my. Why you didn't tell me, babe? I still could have fixed it.
Because I figured you might have wanted it in landscape.
No, well, I wanted it. Yeah, but I don't know why this phone freaking. It was fine. Sorry about the sideways views, guys. I think. Alright. You don't really need me in there. Okay, so spotlight's on you, princess. It's all on you today, okay?
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. The spotlight is on you, boo. Alright, let me just share this and then I'm gonna get
See
my
my
mind
pretty
right.
shirt? It says blessed.
Yes,
Then on
babe.
the back it says
Yes.
the
lady.
You know,
I like that.
I
It's
had
so
worn this
pretty.
shirt out. You know,
I love that color.
Like I had mad people that actually stopped me and was like, "What does that say?" And then that got me talking about my book, and you know, so it was a good way for me to promote myself.
It really is, and why not freaking promote yourself? Because, hello, you are definitely worth promoting.
And yes, I'm working on book 2 right now. I'm typing. I'm on like page 95 right now.
Nice.
Typing, so who knows what they're gonna combine it to? But right now, my typing, I'm on page 95.
Yes. Okay. Give me a few more seconds, you guys. What else you got going on, honey?
What else am I doing besides writing the book?
That's a whole freaking thing right there.
That's a whole thing in itself, right
Seriously.
there. Oh, I am gonna be on a podcast on Sunday.
Okay.
I'll make sure I share in the chat. We getting that together tomorrow too to have a Zoom so we can get that together.
That's awesome. What podcast is this?
That's why I said because I don't remember the name and I don't want to.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
But I will make sure I share the information so that y'all can tune in.
Yes.
I'll
be
also,
sharing
I
it.
have another podcast I will be in on October. Actually, I think I have that one in my phone.
All right. I gotta find this because this is driving me crazy.
I'll be on Walking in My Purpose with Angela on October 4th. I'll be a guest speaker on that podcast.
October 4th?
October 4th. It's called
Nice.
Walking in Your Purpose. So, you know, I'm always glad and ready to talk about walking in your purpose because a lot of times we don't walk in our purpose and we're too busy keeping our mask on and walking with society and what their opinions are.
That is a whole
So,
thought.
you know, it's always good to be willing and ready to empower and inspire and motivate people. We found it, guys.
I told you it was right in front of my face.
It was in front of her
Oh,
face.
actually, no, I didn't. I lied. Damn it, Bobby.
No,
What the
she still didn't
heck?
find it. We tried it.
I so lied. Where is this little
It's hiding from her,
freaking-
guys.
I hope ain't nobody been on my computer but me. So if anybody messed
She
it
hid
up,
it from herself.
clearly. All right, so that's October 4th.
Yeah. Other than that, it's just pretty much writing this new book, getting it together.
Can you give them like a sneak preview of the book of what's going on, where you're
Well,
going with it?
With this one, it's like a spin-off of the first book.
Yep.
And with this one, it'll be a little bit more in depth about the things and the masses that we carry.
Okay.
You know, and
Which is a lot.
you know, it's a lot. It's like more of a breakdown. It's not just poetry. It's actually me talking to my readers in the book.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like giving them information about insecurity and baggages and how somebody should love you right and all those things.
That is a whole thought.
So just all in those scenarios, I'm basically just giving people healing and words of wisdom and motivation and more inspiration. And talk a little, journal a little, answer some questions. And
Oh, good. So are you making it where it's an interactive kind of thing? Oh, I love that.
Yeah, like I got questions
Like they
in there
can-
that you
yeah,
can literally
and you
write,
can write.
in it. You got a spot that I actually put in for you to journal.
Yes.
Like, you know, not every day is the spot, but if you want to use it and journal a little and then make it, you know, your own little inserts, you know,
Yes,
it's up to
definitely.
you. But I'm definitely giving y'all some time to understand who y'all are through the process of me talking to y'all and working with the mask behind the mask. You know, it's a lot of times we have to understand who we are in order to be real to ourselves.
That is so hot. We need to move this over to the other side. Maybe whatever freaking thing, I don't know.
You and no computers.
I'm telling you, this is like
But, you know,
right now.
I'm excited about it. Like, writing it, I'm excited.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
like, it's
Writing is so healing.
It is.
It really is. Just getting all that stuff on freaking paper,
Yeah. It's
letting it out.
Letting
it's
it out.
So freaking healing.
And I talked about that at the retreat, you know, like how it's good to let it out and get it on paper. And if you can't do nothing else but get it on paper and burn it, at least you released it.
Yes.
So always that
is-
opportunity of releasing and not having all that pile going.
That's what it is.
No.
It's definitely a form of release because
Yes.
just getting it all out your freaking system.
Yeah, because a lot of times we hold it in so much, it's just like if you open it in,
Just stacks
and
and stacks.
and then that's when you start exploding on people.
Yep.
And you got
That's
all
me.
that bottled in, and
That
you
was
didn't
me
release
before.
it.
Exactly.
And you don't release it, and it's like, oh my God.
I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? It was just fine 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. Like you call me bipolar. Wow, a little bit, baby.
Oh, we got that mood switch going on.
It might be a little bipolarness going on over there, but you know, I think all of us has a little bit. You know, it's just 1 minute you're good, and the next minute it's just boom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you're back to being just freaking life. And I don't know why in the world I cannot, of course, my life,
Can't find it.
find this freaking thingy majig. I wonder if I can look. It's on the computer.
And the
freaking
other one fell
savvy.
off. The other one went off too.
How you go off?
All rude.
How did that go off? You were
All I know, I looked up and it went on.
what? You're just not having a good day, you guys.
See,
We blessed. We
Yeah,
alive.
yeah,
Love it.
we-
Whatever.
yeah,
I'm
we
not
love
even
it.
gonna sit here and complain. Anyway, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. Since the computer won't act up on me. Boom. Just in case y'all want to see my lovely face too. I gotta put this a little. Yeah. And then if I get this situated in the time being, we might be okay. See, I don't know why this freaking one.
The one that's standing up.
Yeah, like it won't record freaking sideways. It's something in my settings. Okay, whatever. Nobody cares. Technical difficulty.
But, you know, that's
So
for real. Real stuff.
Like we had that with
The lady that
Yes.
the shot. What was she?
shaman. She's shaman. Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah. But we figured that out. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure out this
That
bitch.
was where we was trying to figure out the
Zoom. Okay? So give me a second. What's going on with you and your guys' life? Are you guys staying safe out there and blessed?
Yeah, definitely. Make sure y'all putting on y'all masks because COVID is real.
It really is. And it ain't going anywhere anytime freaking soon.
And that's the sad thing about it.
That is sad and freaking scary. Alright, I'm gonna go up and down this bitch slowly.
Where was the last spot you had?
It was an
It just
icon
popped up.
on my thing, and it's like I don't see the icon anymore. I don't know. I'm like, so anyway, this thing that I want to do with her, that I will do it, whether it's today or another day, is the Vector. It's a bioresonance machine. So this machine, okay, basically you see the headphones right here? Basically you put it on, and I start it up, okay? How a session would go is, I would ask you, okay, like what brings you here today? You're like, oh, you know, I just want to see what this machine could say, or I have specific issues. So I will go up, I'll start your case file, put your name, your information. Then you can tell me like what things that you already know you have. Like tell them what stuff you already know you have.
You mean like my health conditions?
Yep.
Like I had the fibromyalgia,
Yeah.
I had the ankylospondylitis, and then I had the kidney disease and the polycystic ovarian syndrome.
God bless you. So in this case, she would let me know that because these are the things that she already knows that she has. Okay? So I'll go in and I would just jot that down. And I will put that information down as long, with her name and her age and all that stuff, whatever. And then we'll start the test. Now the test is really simple. It's obviously a non-invasive test. All you do is put the earphones on, and I can do a full, extensive test where it will literally give like everything. What it does is it reads your energy. Okay. And being that I work with energy, hello, Reiki Master,
Yeah.
this is why I wanted to get this, because I'm like, wow, it's crazy. I definitely believe in energy. And so I purchased it, and I did it myself, and it was able to pick up, without me putting my information, what was wrong with me, that I had asthma, I had issue with my thyroid, like all this stuff. That's so freaking cool. And then I did it to my mom and my daughter in Florida when I was stuck out there for a month when COVID started.
Yeah, I remember that when you went out there. And couldn't come
1 week lasted like a whole month, but whatever. And I did it on them, and my mother was blown away because my mother has a lot of health issues too. God bless her. Nothing major, nothing bad. And it was just crazy. Like the accuracy that this machine is able to pick up. So that's why I figured, what a better way to show people. Here it is.
Oh, you found it.
Yay! Hello. Can I get
We
you now?
found it.
Now,
Everybody throw hand claps.
I want you to open. I got you, but why are you not opening
Throw
it?
hand claps. We found it. Now hopefully it opens.
Now if I get this bitch to open, I will love you long time.
Come on.
Come on, baby. Word for me. Word for me. Where are you, baby? Where are you? See, it's not coming up in here. But it's
messing
in
with
the
you today.
computer.
That's what it is. It's
Oh,
messing.
you're gonna fuck
It
up
messing with
my
you
little
today.
bitch. That's what we doing?
Y'all.
Clearly. Alright, so there should be like a search bar in here that I can. Here it is.
But that's really cool that just through energy you can
This
tell you
is
what's going on.
just through energy. So it was able to. No, this is. I don't want internet shit. I want my computer shit. Okay? Give me my stuff that's on this computer.
The computer's fighting words today, guys.
Yeah, clearly. It's like, you haven't touched me in a minute. Now
Yep.
you want to be bothered, right? See, it's PMSing. You know how, like, men, if you have your women and you ain't touched them in a while, and then you like, come here, baby. They're like, get off
now
me.
you
Don't
want to
touch
touch me.
Get off of me, yo. What the hell are you doing? Who are you? Like, why are you even on? This is what my computer's doing to me right now. She's in her feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch.
She said, look, you ain't been messing and rubbing on me in a
Oh,
while,
I have
so-
not.
Oh, since you
I
want to act
really-
up,
I
and you
really
don't want
have.
and you don't want to share.
It'll let me know, ma.
That.
Alright, this is becoming super annoying. I found you!
Now you don't want to pop open.
What happened to like the old school computers when you could just go into everything that's in your computer?
Because they got it so high, it's like now they put all this other stuff on it to where you can't
It's
just
like-
do anything.
Yeah, now it's like,
You gotta go
I need
through
my
50
old school. Give me
Look,
my
you
old
gotta go
school.
through 50 different channels and different
Really?
directions
Like,
just to do
why
something.
is it? It's probably in a whole other folder for a whole other reason. Ain't got no business being in. Anyway, all right, guys, whatever. So basically, yeah, that's what it does. It reads off your energy, and then the cool thing about it is because it also can heal you too. So through the energy,
Mhm.
energy is everything. You can do. Can't think of the name right now. I'm trying to do too much. But there's something in here that basically just, you don't have to do it. Just keep the headphones on, and it sends out like the energy to kind of help with your issue. And it also when all the whole thing is done, you'll get like a report that will tell you everything, and then it'll give you like helpful hints of what you can do, like what medicines can help, what whatever things you can help. It comes with this little cup where you can put stuff in, and it reads that energy. It's insane.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane.
Wow. That's
really.
This is what I don't understand. That's really, really cool.
Where are you like?
I've never seen, but it's almost like when I went to a holistic fair, and it's like this couple, and they can read like through your heat waves or whatever. It's like a machine that like goes through, like it's like imaging, and through the machine it tells you like if it shows you where something's going on at in
That's
your
like
body.
your aura.
Yeah, something like that. It's like you sit in front of it, because I went to
It's a machine, or is it from a camera?
It's like a camera that took a picture, and it's like, you know how you see the red spots, and it's, and it shows up on the computer.
Yeah.
And it tells you all this other stuff. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
It's insane. I had when I first met you at the Mind, Body, and Soul.
The one that was
Hi, Jam, I love you.
Yes, Jam is the bomb.
So I was right next to a lady who had an aura reading machine, and basically took a picture, and it shows your aura and like what's down and what could be used, some balancing and stuff up. Your whole, your aura is your energy. You know what I'm saying? And it can read your chakras, and if your sacral is low, then you might not be feeling as sexual. You know what I'm saying? Or as feminine, or whatever. If your root chakra is low, you may not be feeling. Your root chakra is the bottom.
Okay.
Yep. And that's red, and that's for like your stability, being grounded. You know what I'm saying? Some people who move around a lot, who can't stay still on a lot, they're not grounded. You know what I mean? So their root chakra could be low. And then you have your solar plexus, which is like your will, your drive, like your core of who you are. And then you have your heart, which is green. And then you have your throat chakra. That's where like people who, I get it a lot of times when people come to me for Reiki, a lot of times their throat chakra is low, and that's because they don't speak their truth. They hold so much stuff inside, they don't get it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you gotta speak your truth.
Yeah, you
know
gotta
what I
let
mean?
it out. Kind of how we were saying, let things go.
Exactly.
Not hold on to it.
Not hold on.
If somebody's doing you wrong, and not speak on it, and just taking it all in and holding it inside.
Yeah. Yeah, that is so true. But yeah, so that would be their throat chakra, and then you got your
that's the
third eye.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's like your intuition. And then you got your crown, which is how you do all the connections.
Like learning all this energy, it's really different.
Yeah, it's insane.
And I think when I first matter of fact, going to the Mind, Body, Soul back in March when I first because I know energy is real, but just being in the vicinity of it, and just it was crazy. Because I remember somebody coming to my table, they was like, "Oh, they gotta go because it's just too much." And I guess because they felt like they were like a what is it, telepath or whatever, however they could feel. Empath.
Yeah, when you feel everybody's energy,
it was like they was like it was too much. They had to go. And I learned a lot.
Yeah.
Just being there, different people I met, different walks of life, and everything. It was just cool.
Yeah, it is, and that's what kind of happens to me. It's like, talking to the computer, like you guys.
Yeah, I know.
You, basically, with my whole awakening, I started noticing that, and my girlfriends can validate this. We took a trip to, it was Aruba, and I don't know what was wrong with me, but my anxiety was like on a million, okay? And for the life of me, I just didn't know what the heck was wrong. I was just super anxious, and I was to the point where my girls were like, I was fine. You know what I'm saying? And normally, I'm not anxious. I'm like free flowing, risk daring, having a good time, no fucks given. But my anxiety couldn't understand at that point, but going through my process, you know, and afterwards is when I started doing my training. I'm like, oh, that's why, because it was opening me up.
Yeah.
So now I'm feeling everybody else's, all
Energy.
types of stuff, and I didn't know what I was feeling or what the heck was going on. And so with that, it's like, oh, this makes a lot more sense to me now. But going through that whole, I'm like, what the heck? Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, I feel like I need medication or something. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like,
anxiety was really
yeah,
going on.
it was. I'm like, I'm on vacation. I'm trying to enjoy myself,
Yeah.
but having that anxiety really like hinders you, because it's like you're scared to do these
Yeah.
things. You know what I'm saying? Or you're thinking of what can happen before you even get to that point.
Yeah.
And that was super annoying.
Because I remember, see, mine wasn't, well, no, my anxiety came from just people doing crazy things that they
Well,
did.
yeah, that's
And I had to learn to control it, because, like, I remember, because I would get hot and sweaty under my arms. So
Nerves.
yeah, it was like that nervous,
Nerves.
and it just was just, listen, it's like I started to get in panic mode. So I had to learn.
And
to
those
start
panic
working
attacks?
in
Did you
there.
have panic attacks?
Well, I never
Those
got
are
that.
not
I think mine
good.
was, I don't think it went that far.
Okay.
I caught it before it got that crazy.
Yeah.
But it felt like it, because that was when I was having the trauma issue from when the person attacked me. Whatever, I would see somebody with a hoodie and a khaki pants.
It was a
with
trigger.
and It was a trigger. So I'll be in my car and I'll be all hot, sweating, and I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
and it's just like, no, we don't
That's
have
a
to fix
major
that. That
trigger.
is not
Exactly.
fun. Who wants to be panicking? You know how many people be in a black hoodie and tan pants?
Yeah.
So it's
every
like,
2 seconds you're gonna be
that
like
was
looking
not-
behind your back. And
That was not a good nor comfortable space.
No, nothing about that is cool.
So it was definitely good to like really go to therapy and get all that together. Cause oof,
Yeah, you got to. And that, you know, I feel bad for those whose like anxiety is on
a
a
thousand.
million, exactly, because it really stops you from living life.
Yeah, it
You know what I'm
does.
saying?
It
Like some
really
people
does.
don't even come out their house.
Yeah, I've met a couple of people as you know going through spouses disorder people. Like they home is their safety and they don't.
Yeah, they're
come
scared to come
Like,
because
yeah.
they think something bad's gonna happen. They think people are looking at them. They think, you know, whatever, and it's like, okay, just relax.
Like they,
You know what I
they
mean?
went through the trauma and it's like now it's affected them from going outside of their norm. Like
Yeah.
their norm is their house.
Yeah,
So to come outside is not normal for them.
at all.
It's like bringing mad major energy, you know, like and anxiety about just coming out in public. I forgot what it's called. They have like a social something disorder at this point now. Like they don't like to socialize outside.
Oh no, yeah, that's what it is.
Yes,
it's
some type
social
of-
anxiety
yeah,
or
social
whatever.
anxiety,
Yeah, they
whatever
can't.
it is. And, you know, mine beginnings like that. I didn't want to come outside. I didn't want to go to the mall. I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to go nowhere. I just didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't feel safe.
You can't function.
No, and
You
it,
cannot
it
function.
was the most uncomfortable. Because the outgoing person that I am, that was just not okay.
Yeah.
Like I felt off because I was just used to just bopping, taking the kids where they need to go. You know,
Not even being worried.
I don't know about
nothing
that.
at all. Yeah,
And then
that.
that means I would then include their life, and I just didn't want to give them that type of anxiety on themselves because that wouldn't be cool. Because then they'll have social issues, and that gotta be wrong to me. So I had to get me together.
Yes. But that working. And that's what happens. A lot of people don't take the time out to get themselves together. You know what I mean? Because they just figure it's going to take care of itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it just doesn't go away. You know what I'm saying? Until you dig deep and take those masks off. You know what I'm saying? And put in the work that needs to be done to find out why is this happening? Where did it stem from? Where did it all come from? You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. But people think it's just gonna magically fix itself. No, sorry, it doesn't work that way. You gotta do the work.
Like now, I don't have major anxiety, but from one of me going through trauma, my doors have to be locked. Like
Yeah.
that's one thing. My car door has to be locked. When I'm in my house, I feel unsafe with my windows.
Yeah.
I feel it doesn't feel comfortable because my space has been invaded already.
Exactly.
And it's just, I
And
guess,
that's
that's
normal.
just like no turning back to even getting that
Yeah.
to a comfortability now. Like all chains have to be on, everything has to be locked. It's like everything has to just totally be locked down.
So you're like OCD with that.
Yeah, with the locks.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
come home, make sure this is
Yeah.
locked, that's locked, this locked.
Like, and then even like getting my car, like if my door's unlocked, I feel uncomfortable. I just feel like it's just vulnerable. Yeah. It's just not.
Yeah, that's not a good.
Because one of my attackers actually went through like they came through the window of my house.
Wow.
Like while I'm upstairs in the bed sleep, so like that's a
trigger.
Yeah, it's a trigger.
Yeah, definitely.
Unfortunately, that's not going.
But see, I was just gonna say, like, you can do the work and you can figure it out. Like, what? Okay, number one, what are your triggers? But you've done the work. You know what it is. That's your trigger. You know where your trigger started from. You know what I mean? But no matter if you did the work or not, that's just something that probably won't ever change.
I think, and you know, it's been almost like 3-4 years now.
Yeah.
So it's just I don't know.
And that may not ever go away. But I mean, it's not like it's a horrible thing in the sense like we should be mindful of locking our doors. It's just, and especially in our environment where we're in. You know what I'm saying? Locking our doors and being aware of our environment and stuff like that.
And it's crazy now. I'm so much more aware of my environment now. Like it's like a whole search.
Yeah.
Because it's just
being from going through that traumatic experience.
But the good thing about it, like before, I used to didn't really want to come outside by myself. Like now, I've gotten comfortable to go outside and get the kids outside. But like at one point, I literally wouldn't go nowhere by myself. Not even to the mall, not even to the grocery store.
Wow.
It was bad. It was bad. Because at one point, one of my stalkers actually, like one of my abusers actually followed me. Like everywhere I went, they was popping up. They were literally stalking me.
Yeah, that's scary.
And that's just uncomfortable. Like to be stalked was not fun.
No.
And it's like
we're not cute about that. People think, I'm stalking you. Like if you straight up being a victim of stalking.
Yeah. And it's like to the point to where like when I was living over there, living over there, like the person started watching me drop my kids. They would sit at the stop sign and watch me drop my kids. And I found out from one of my friends that seen them do it to let me know, like, hey, so and so was watching me. So you know what I mean?
That's
getting that happen.
Scary.
And then it's like I used to go to these women's meetings that I used to go to. So like coming out of my meeting and you see a person sitting across the street. Knowing, mind you, I got a restraining order.
And that's the thing that's scary about it too, because it's like even there's so many stories of people having stalkers and they go to get a restraining order and they can't get one because they're like, well, they technically ain't doing nothing. And maybe they just happen to be there at the same time you're there. And then, God forbid, something bad happens. And, you know what I'm saying? But the system didn't freaking help that person out.
And that's the other part that sucks. Like, I remember having my restraining order, and it was to the point to where me and the person was in the same place. But they literally came back off the elevator knowing that is a restraining order. And so the cops was like, oh, well, y'all just had to know. That's not what happened.
Exactly.
I came off the elevator. They came on the elevator. And they literally came back off the elevator, came the direction that I went, and came and tried to, like, literally harass me. Like, that's harassment.
Yeah.
And if I'm, so it's just like, I think the restraining order and the paper situation, they need to do more for it, to be totally honest when it comes to that. Because that's why people end up dying or something happens. Because y'all don't enforce it as much as they need to.
See if I can download it again.
And it's just an uncomfortable.
No, they don't. And then, or they don't believe the victim. Oh, you're just bugging out. Blah 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 blah.
It was to the
whatever.
I was getting text messages. Mind you, with the restraining order shit, there was supposed to be no communication. They were calling me from jail. They was texting me on phone. They was like, oh, well, how do you know it's them? Change your number. Why do I have to change my number?
Why do I have to
when
go
I'm telling
all
you
the way
it's them?
Yeah.
So, just
That's
going
insane.
through that, I had to go through a different amount of levels of just getting comfortable again with life, period. Because to have a stalker is the most uncomfortable. It makes you paranoid.
Yeah.
Because it makes you think, like, okay, they could be anywhere.
Anywhere. And then you have to be on point at all times because it's like that one freaking second you're not paying attention, that's when, exactly, God forbid something happens. And who wants to live life like that on the edge all the freaking time?
It's not fun. It is jumpy. and it's just like looking over your shoulders
every 2 seconds.
Yeah. Listen,
You can't enjoy yourself. You can't enjoy. You don't have any sense of freaking peace.
Nope.
At all.
It was the
You know what I
worst.
mean?
It was the worst. Do I have my every now and then paranoia? Yes.
Yeah.
But I try to still live life as normal as possible now, because I have to feel it was necessary for them to be able to live a normal life for me to become normal again.
Basically.
Because if not, they would have been not even outside. We wouldn't go nowhere. I wouldn't come out my house. I wouldn't go nowhere.
And it gets so bad. Like people that do have kids, they don't get the help that they need, and then it goes down on their kids. You know what I mean? Like now your kids can't live a healthy, happy life because the parents don't want to get the help that they need.
And I talk
So
about
they
that in my
can.
book too.
Yeah, good.
How breaking the cycle.
Yes, that's so important.
Because when you let it trickle down, it then becomes, you know what I'm saying, a whole issue for everybody. Nobody's breaking the pattern.
Yeah, that's why that is super important.
Definitely. And like my kids are so happy they love me. I couldn't do that.
No, because like
It's
poor
not fair
kids.
to
I go,
them.
you think poor kids? Like my gosh, you know what I mean? Like, why would they? Why would you put innocent kids through that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like your stalker, your abuser, your whatever, is winning 2 times more, 3 times more. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not only affecting you, but they're affecting the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just
It wasn't, and, you know, I just knew it wasn't fair to them, so I had to do better. I had to go fix it.
definitely.
So that's where the book came from, the conversations.
Did you figure out a title yet, babe?
I do.
Okay.
You
so
know,
keep it in our
But I
process.
did have post on my page if y'all had a chance to,
I saw that. I
make
wasn't,
a topic, what would you name it? So, I put that out there. If y'all got a title that y'all might want to throw out there for my next book, as the option is there. Throw it on the rundown. Tell me, what would you call my second book? My first book is called The Mask Behind the Mask. So if you had the chance to name my book, what would it be?
Exactly. But I did like the one that you told me to.
Yeah.
That was nice.
I think it's really dope.
Yeah, so do you have like a time limit of when you're thinking
I'm
of?
thinking, my goal, and I think I might even succeed my goal. My goal is October to be done with it. I got people calling me now asking me if I'm ready to publish. And do I want to do the packaging. And they were like, oh, I see on Amazon that you got like 11 views and, reviews. And it's, like, my thing is, I think I'm at a 4.8 as far as the stars. So, they're like, hey, can we market for you? I'm like, I'm not paying y'all no money. I'm marketing my own self.
Money.
They always want more money.
All about money.
I'm
like,
like,
look, can you
listen.
give me money?
Yes, like, y'all want to pay me to
Please.
market my
Yeah,
book? We can do
really.
that. But as far as me paying anybody, nah, I'm marketing myself. I got it.
I get the struggle is real, you guys. When you have your own business and you're doing your own stuff, like, it's not fucking easy.
No.
There's nothing easy about this shit. Number one, you get your haters, obviously, and your discouragers. Oh, no, you can't do that. You shouldn't do that, blah, 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 blah. A million reasons not to do it just because they don't want to do it.
Yeah. Or what it is, they don't want to see you exceed more than what they're doing.
They're just a way of holding you back. So you just got to be like, crooked finger. And then just once you're started, it's just getting to the next level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And networking with the right people.
Yeah.
Not the ones that are going to take advantage of you.
Yeah.
You know
You
what I
have
mean?
those out there. Pay attention. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah. Because it's really real. Like, you have those snakes that slither in the freaking grass. You know what I'm saying? And then you got those freaking cobras that have their heads all the way up that you know they ain't good for you. And they don't give a fuck about
they
being
don't.
good for you. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Why does my other one keep messing?
Why it keeps calling?
Yo.
I don't know. You see what it is? The energy keeps popping at all. I
Clearly,
don't
the
know.
energy is all the way up today.
Is all over today.
I am
It's not
telling
right.
you, and it looks like I had to re-download this whole thing. Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened. Y'all fucking with me today. You gotta cut it the
They
fuck out.
all in there messing with it.
Messing with my other phone, turning that off from recording. That never had a
See,
freaking
when y'all have
problem.
days like this, don't get mad. Just breathe.
Stop.
Look, take some breaths. Because it happens. We all have days when everything just seems crazy.
And at the end of it, it's not that fucking serious.
You know, you got to just take that moment because we didn't intend stressed out. Like,
Yeah.
you have people that really go and get, like,
Yo, all
like,
the way stressed out.
all the way stressed out. Need
Like, yo, it's
cigarette,
not even
need,
that serious.
yeah, like, and
Yeah,
that's when
relax.
you know, like, you got to find that patience. You got to find that middle ground to where, yeah, life happens.
Mhm.
You know, like today, I caught a flat. You can think, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta just look at the bigger picture. Maybe it was a reason why the car got a flat.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to,
Protecting you.
I
You wasn't supposed to go
be somewhere.
anymore
Yeah.
with that car for whatever reason.
Whatever reason.
And that's a lot of
And that's
times
what it is.
what the heck it is.
So I see things in certain signs.
Count it as a blessing that
That's how
you
I-
were okay.
That's how I end up writing my book too.
Okay.
It was like, and back to energy.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like when I first had wrote my first one, the one in there called Warrior Many Strengths. What it was, I read it to my father. And you know, first thing he said, he was like, okay, so when you writing your book, you know, I was like, ah, Dad, you funny. What are you saying? Whatever. So then I read it to my counselor, my therapist.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, oh, so when the book coming? So that was number 2.
That's
To
the
me,
universe
to
speaking
me,
to you, baby.
it's coming 3. When I
Mhm.
hear it 3 times, I just take it. It's a sign for something.
Yep.
So when the 3rd time came, I'm like, all right, that's it. Let me just go ahead and put this book together. The energy
Basically.
is telling me.
Look.
And what's crazy is about, well, now it's about 2 years now. My grandma had passed away in
Rest in
April,
peace, love.
and I had went home for a funeral. And I went under the bed and I found my notebook, like with all my poems I did in high school. In it, I had a title. It said title, book, by. Like I had this
Everything.
already. I had some of it typed up, everything. So it was the universe telling me, like, it's right here.
Seriously.
Put it together.
Yep.
You bits it. And this was since I was, like, in high school. I started at the age of 12. I'm now about to be 40.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. But what it is, it's all in God's timing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it came out when it was supposed
Yeah.
to come out.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm
And
like,
your
this
next
is
one's
crazy.
gonna come out
The
when it's
next-
gonna come
And
out.
it's like, it's so surreal.
So many people are waiting for it.
Yes, they are.
Including
Oh
me.
my God. I've been
Yes.
hit me up. When it's coming, I'm like,
Yes,
working on it.
honey.
Because I was told that it wasn't time for it to come out yet, so that's why I didn't rush it.
Yeah. But
You
who
know.
was telling you that?
No, it was,
Okay.
yeah, it was
Okay.
more of an energy thing.
Oh,
They told
well,
me it wasn't.
Okay.
You know,
So
they said
you
it
was
wasn't time
feeling
yet.
it
Yeah,
yourself.
they said, you know, let the first one.
Well, yeah,
manifest.
because you don't want to do it back to back
Yeah.
and not. Then you're gonna you're gonna short end yourself with the
Yeah.
first one. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So you gotta
Because
let.
I was gonna.
You
I
put
was-
all that work in the first one. Let it shine.
And that's
You know
what the thing was.
Yeah.
The energy was like, no, not yet. Let it shine. Give it its time.
Yep.
So I gave it
And
its
it's
time.
still shining,
and what I
baby.
did was just put it in
Grab
the
your
cup.
book.
You know, I just continued to write
Yeah.
in the midst of that shining. That's why now I'm typing it all up now, putting it together. And it's like you get a whole, like I got a whole different concept and thought
That's
process. And it's deep.
Yeah.
Listen,
I can't
when I
wait.
say this book is so much deeper
Yeah.
than the other one,
I can
and I put a bit of myself in this book.
Okay.
Because I asked the question, I was like, what's one thing that everybody would want to see in my second book? And they was like, your story.
Yeah.
So I gave a little piece of me. I didn't give
Okay.
it all.
That's the
But I
next
gave
book,
peace.
honey.
I didn't give it
She
all.
gonna have a whole bio what is it? Biograph?
Yep, but
Biography.
And then I'm going to do a
Horrible
documentary.
Yeah,
Do
basically.
the whole
Hello,
thing
so-
together.
Yeah, biography.
You know.
Yeah, it's on
You know, it's a dope process.
Yeah, it
It
really
is.
is.
It's dope to see where you was when you first was like had this thought in your mind to now being on BookTube, being all around the world and
Yeah,
all that
it's
stuff.
insane.
It's,
I told you I wrote a book, right?
Yeah.
I did. I wrote my book. My book is 500 pages. Yeah. I had a story. And that was only one chapter. I mean, that was only one book. I was going to do a 4-book, whatever
Like
they call it.
trilogy?
Yeah,
Whatever.
something like that. And the title of the book is called Betrayed. And I had, 4 other sections I was going to work on. But after writing the book, number one, where I'm going to talk about tomorrow, it brought me back to a place that wasn't a good place for me. You know what I'm saying? reliving all that stuff that I went through. But so having to, like, I opened that can of worms again, you know what I'm saying, or I peeled back that wound.
Shredding the onions.
Yes, so I peeled back that wound, but what I did in the process of it stinging, I was able to heal it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I realized so many things differently, because this was like 8 years after the fact of everything that happened or whatever. And finally, bitch, I don't know what. And so as I'm writing this book and I'm reliving everything, and I'm like, damn, you know what? I wasn't as good as I thought I was. You know what I'm saying? I had a part that played in this too.
And
you know what I mean?
And that goes back to, remember when we talked about the reflection sitting in the mirror.
Yes.
Because, you know, a lot of times we don't take the initiative to understand that we play a part in what happened too.
Yeah.
Like we are a victim of certain things, but we also play a part in the part of what goes on too, as far as the doors and stuff that we let open with people, and you know our part in certain situations. So you know, like
allowing certain things to happen for so long. Trying to control, be controlling, and
you think that, oh well, you know, they're gonna get better, and hoping and praying that it's gonna work out, and you see the positive and the negative, and just trying to say, oh well, it's gonna be alright, putting a Band-Aid on
all the time. So by me writing that book, by the time it was all said and done, I came out of that whole ordeal healed. You know what I mean? And in the process of healing, I had to admit my wrongs. I had to make amends for my wrongs and admit them, and you know, and apologize and did all that shit. But I came out feeling so much better that I was like, you know what? I really don't need to publish this book. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really, like, people read the first couple pages of the shit. Maybe one day I'll get you to read it. But,
yes.
And they're like, oh my gosh, bitch. Because I'm a type of person, when it comes to books, like, you gotta grab me instantly. Like, boom, like, right there. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get me the first couple pages, I'm done. I lost interest. It's over. It's like, I will put a fork in it.
Yeah.
But, like I said, as far as me publishing it, I don't feel a need to, because I felt like the reason for me that God wanted me to write that book was for heal. You know what I'm saying?
To heal, forgiveness, etc.
And that's, I don't
to
need
understand some things about yourself.
Exactly.
You know, all those key things.
Yeah.
Because there's certain stuff that I didn't publish either. You know, that I wrote. And the fact of it is, it was a way of me also, you know, healing. It's like you go through the steps. And, you know, leaving it all on the table. And like you said, forgiving yourself and, you know, forgiving the person that did it and just going through the steps. Certain stuff doesn't have to be so.
Yeah.
You know, certain stuff that you've healed personally with, as long as you've seen a change, that's all that kind of really matters.
Yeah. And that's what because I don't want to put it out there and for everybody else that is in the book, you know, have to relive it. And not in private, like I relived it in private, but they would have to relive it in public because of me putting it out there. Yeah. Now this shit don't want to work. Like, download it. You know what? I'm going to get this bitch to work. And we going to do this another day, okay? How about that? Because clearly my machine don't like me right now. And I'm going to just say, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you, motherfuck you. Okay? I have a little bitch talk with your funky ass. Tonight, after a couple more drinks.
Ooh-wee.
Assholes.
Yo, I can't with you.
So bad. I was like,
we was ready for it.
We went all the way back home so I can pick this stuff up, and this bitch don't want to work. Whatever. It just ain't, basically. It ain't the time for it. So, say God for whatever. You know what the fuck I'm saying. Fucking shit.
Yo, I cannot with you.
So anyway, guys, we'll have a whole nother, but I like my little box that it comes in. It's so cute, little bedazzled shit. But this is the cup I was talking about. You put stuff in it, and you plug it into it, and, like, it reads the energy. Or it could tell you, like, certain, like, if you put, like, a medicine in it, it's crazy. It can tell you the medicine and all
Oh,
the
wow.
shit, and what's in it, and the properties, and all this other nutty stuff.
Nutty
But,
stuff that's going on.
yeah,
with
it's
it.
so fucking cool. I love it. You guys will see it next time. Fuck my
But
computer.
yeah, I would say, guys, make sure y'all always take the steps to heal yourself, even if you don't do it for nobody else. Definitely do it for yourself.
Yeah.
The first steps of definitely just knowing who you are is taking in the healing, the you know, just the things you don't. That's why I say, you know, my book is about loving all your imperfections, your flaws, all the above, because we all have things that we don't like about ourselves, and you know, long as you accept it, then either the person that you're dealing with is gonna accept it or they're not, and it's like, you know, you can be able to make the boundaries of the situation, what you want to allow in your life and what you don't.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to accept everything. There's nothing that
You sure the hell
mandatory
don't.
that you have to accept anything from anybody except for what you choose to. Always love yourself first. Who's checking the side? What happened was
Not really sure. Not sure if I even had the bitch plugged in. No, I did have it plugged in. Did I?
I think you did.
No, I don't know.
Is that another quarter?
Is this another quarter? I'm a fucking Riri, and I wasn't even fucking drinking like that, y'all. I don't know if I.
But I thought you had it in.
Did
You
I?
switched it from side to side.
Oh, maybe I did. Okay. See, I'm looking. My mind. This is all week, you guys. I have not been able to function
It happens.
clearly.
We have our moment.
Yeah, I'm just all the way off. I lost a friend this week. Rest in peace, John.
Condolence.
And that just, it always sucks.
It sends you on a spiral when it comes to, you know, losing people. 'Cause
It's
that's
like this year has been, fucking, we started off the year losing people. And then with COVID, and then with drugs and shooting, and it's like back to back. It's like, okay, God, enough. I love you. Can we get a break? Please? Like, can you just chill for a minute? Please? But, yeah, so that's what I'm like.
It's a lot. Because
All
did you
over
go
the
to the
place.
funeral today? Or
I
was
went
it-
yesterday,
it was
and I don't
so-
even do funerals. That's something I stopped a while ago, just because, like, being an empath, talking about energy, like,
Yeah.
I pick up people's energy, and it just literally hurts my soul. Like, it's a whole other feeling, like, how can I explain it? It's like the feeling that I feel, and it could be like, I don't even know the person that passed away, but it's like I could be feeling their loved one's grief for that person. So you know when you lose somebody that you love,
It
like
hurts.
your shit
Yeah.
hurts inside. You know what I'm saying? So it literally, that's how I feel. A lot of times going to these things, and I can feel it just by watching TV and seeing somebody upset. I can pick up all of their energy. So that's why I had stopped prior, because I just, number one, don't like funerals, never did. Who does? Clearly. Unless, some of y'all do, but whatever. Who knows? But me personally, never a big fan. I, like, even my kids, I tell them, so you can see me, if my kids want to see me when I'm gone, if you guys feel like you guys need that peace, I always tell them I'm going to stalk them when I'm up in the, heaven.
Who told you?
I did. I said, I'll be yelling at, I said, y'all gonna be hearing your name. I'll be blowing in your ear. I'll be putting the little wet willies up in your ear. I'll be giving y'all wedgies.
Why you go to your kids
Yeah,
like that?
because I am. And my grandbabies and all that, they gonna know their mama's still with them. But, so anyway, but I went because the person who died she's a friend of mine. Well, she was a friend. Still is, because I know she's still there. Jennifer, but she was my daughter's stepmom. So she was married to her father. Even though they've been separated like forever ago, but she has my daughter's sister, Lanaya. And my daughter was super upset. Like, I was literally on live doing my purses stuff, and my daughter calls me and she was hysterical crying. I had to like cut off the live. That was on Monday. And but so he comes up, her father comes up from the city to go to the funeral because they're still technically married, and he still has love for her. Like, you know, me and him, it's all good. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? It all ends. And so I went with him, and you know, of course, Lanaya, Kiki's sister. You know, she grew up with her. You know what I'm saying? So out of respect, I didn't want to go in. Like I told him, like, you know, I was like, I'll go with you to support. You know what I'm saying? And show my thing. I'll see Lanaya, and you know, the rest of her family outside or whatever. But long story short, I mustered up the strength because you have to remember it's not about me. You know what I mean? It's not, none of this that is going on and what happened is, none of this shit is about me. It's about them. So I had to put my shit aside. And I had to, like, what I tell everybody else, suck it up, buttercup.
Yep, put them drawers on.
Yeah, put those big girl panties on, suck it up, buttercup, and do what you're supposed to fucking do. And I did. You know what I'm saying? And it was good. It was good. She looked very beautiful. It's just,
it's a lot.
It's crazy.
It's a lot.
You know what I mean? It's a lot. It's so crazy.
One day at a time. Because definitely the grieving process is different.
Yeah.
The last, well, besides, no, I did have a classmate that actually died of COVID this year. But last year in November, my best friend, like, that I've known since I was, like, way young, she passed away. Like, she had sickle cell. So, like, the grieving is way different.
Yeah.
Because I still have my moments. But, you know, I have to remember that she's looking down on me. So, you know, it's a one day at a time process. It is.
And like I tell people, because it's so funny because, so my daughter's father, he's up here, you know, obviously, and I brought him to the office. He's like, oh, you know, I like it. It's really nice. Because I told him, you know, I do the buy stuff thing and I sell stuff. So he goes in the room right here behind her and he's like, oh, what you do over here? I'm like, Black, that's what we call him. I'm like, babe, I didn't tell you I'm a whole medium. He's like, get the fuck out of here. And it's funny, because this is what I get from everybody. Like, get the fuck out of here. This is my baby daddy. My whole daughter's 23, about to be 24. He was like, I know you had some shit with you, because always your dreams and all that. I said, I know. I said, well, it just kind of fucking happened. I said, I talked to dead people. You know what I'm saying? Didn't expect it to happen, you know, but it happens. He's like, yo, that's fucking crazy. Fuck out of here. So, blew his mind, and I told him, you know, a couple of my stories and stuff. He's like, yo, that's crazy. But it was cool because he was just like so open to it. You know what I'm saying? And not like, you know, it's good where you get people that are open to it and stuff like that. And instead of people be like, oh my gosh, that's
like,
the devil's work.
Yeah,
don't be so bad.
You know, everybody has their opinion on the things and what you're into, what you're not into. But I believe in the energy. I do, because Lord knows I feel like they told you. Like, I'll never forget first moving into my apartment, and literally it was a butterfly. Mind you, it's cold outside.
What a butterfly doing there?
Butterfly in my house.
Oh my
in my
gosh,
house.
that's so cool.
And it was on the cabinet. And I'm just looking like,
that's
so
cool.
I looked it up, and it was like, it's good luck, and it's, you know, somebody coming to take you. So I'm like, wow. So I just feel.
So that was them giving their blessing of where you at.
It was crazy because like the kids came in, it was like, mommy, it's a butterfly in here. I said, a butterfly?
Cute.
Mind you, all the windows are closed.
Yeah.
So it's like, where the butterfly come from? How you get in my house?
That's how they do it.
I'm like,
That's
crazy.
exactly how they do it.
And like, I be watching my cat, because I think my cat.
Oh yeah, they see.
You know, they see something. You see the cat looking around, or they sniffing. I'm like, what are you sniffing in that corner? So
they
it's
do.
just,
Cats and all the little animals are they're keen to it. They can definitely pick up on senses, just like little babies, because they're pure. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're pure and they're innocent and they're open-minded to the shit. The babies, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't know what the hell. They just see shit. You know what I'm saying? Until people ruin it by saying, no, you don't have an imaginary friend. Yes, the fuck they probably do. You know what I'm saying?
Who knows?
They might be talking to your great uncle, your cousin, your grandma, somebody. Yes, the hell they might fucking do. But going back to being a medium, like, although I'm in a medium, and you know, I tell people it's like going to what you were saying about grieving. It's like, okay, yeah, I wholeheartedly know for a fact that they never leave us; they are always with us. But even knowing that without a doubt in my mind, it's still fucking hard to deal with the loss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a whole conversation with God, and then I'm like, God, yo, come on, man. Because that's how I talk to him. You know what I'm saying? He knows. I try not to curse with God out of respect. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga and all that.
You don't want to get
Wait! I try not to curse. You get me drinking, I might slip a couple times. I'm like, God. My kids used to come in the room. They're like, Mom, who you talking to? I'm talking to God. Well, okay, they walk right out because I'll be talking, crying, screaming, yelling, and I'll go back to talking, laughing. A whole conversation with them. Seriously. And now I have a whole conversation with all of them because now I know they're all up there. But I'm like, all right, you know, like, enough's enough already. Hello. You're like, what do you say? Ali, I can free. Like, how do you say I give up? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll
okay,
wave the white
where's
flag.
the white flag?
I surrender.
Like, can we like put a pause button on all this hurt and anger that's going on in the world right now? Can we just like go ahead and take it easy? Go ahead and fucking take it easy, and just can we live some of that good shit? You know what I'm saying? Some of that healing, some of that, you know, that love and light and. But I feel like once we come out of this muck, because it's like
Yeah, a whole lot of guck.
yuck, muck, fucking fuck. Like, when we come out of this, whatever this is, I feel like it's definitely going to be for the better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, clearly, you have to go through fucked up shit to just really get a deeper appreciation.
Lord knows.
And, you know what I'm saying, love and, you know, and awareness, you know, that comes along with it. So that's what I'm just hoping.
I call it the wake-up call.
That we don't go through all this fucking bullshit for nothing. And it's like really opens people's eyes in so many aspects. Whether it's putting on a fucking simple mask to save people's lives, or whether it's, you know, really realizing how fucked up the system is when it comes to racial, you know, race issues, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, you know, and how systematic it is. And let's break all that shit down and let's rebuild as a nation, but as one this time, not as
divided. One
breed, you know, one culture or whatever race, building this nation up. Let's build it all up, all of us, you know, combined. That would be nice.
We're gonna wait on it.
Clearly. Did they hit you back as far as what their plans are?
Nothing.
Okay. Well, guys.
Yeah. We love y'all. It's 7:30.
We do love you. We can keep talking forever. I don't even know who's watching. Anybody watching? Not yet, but it's okay.
Like 3-4 people. Hi, everybody that's on my live.
Hi, love bugs. Alright, so now that I can talk freely without fucking with this little bitch over here, HP, she got her pussy fucking bleeding right now. Okay, get up bad. You and your feelings, and we're gonna have to work that out. Okay? What I got going on? BOGO, buy one, get one. Free booty lift, you guys. Get y'all booties up there, get y'all tummies, and you buy a cavitation, cavi lipo for an hour. Get a free whole booty lift. That's $100. Services, worth of services, okay, for you. Then I have the buy one get one free starting next week of the Reiki. I have Pablo. He's going to be coming on next week. That's the massage therapist. He's going to be coming on next week. I believe. Oh shit, I'm fucked up. What's next week?
I think that's the 2.
Yep, he's coming on next week, I believe. Okay, so you can finally meet the massage therapist. Yes, because he's coming the 24th, I think, right? So you can meet him. He's running a special.
Yes, the 24th is next week.
Yep, so he'll be here, babe. He's running a special $20 off his massage therapy. So you guys can book with him at blessingswellnesscenter.org. And we are also doing the free medium readings. I'm doing them. On Monday, you get a book at 3 or 3:30. On Tuesdays, free tarot readings for 3 or 3:30 slots you got to book on the website. What else? We still got the purses. I still got the purses for sales. I haven't been going live. The loaded bitches. Let me show you these loaded bitches, okay? When I tell you all bitches,
She be loading it up too. She be putting everything in his mama in there.
When I tell you all bitches loaded, all bitches
Look at the bag.
loaded, okay?
$75,
Look at
right?
that. Yep, and you got a whole Sherpa. You know how much this bitch alone is $75. Okay. So come and get yours, all right? And then you got a whole bunch. Look, you got a toy up in this moon boozle.
Yo, so
This son, okay.
everything you get, everything. Guys, y'all
This
better get
this
yourself.
toy alone is $50. Okay. So you get a whole bunch of goodies.
For $75.
$75. Victoria's Secrets, Michael Kors, all of that good stuff. Just some of the purses real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Get your readings. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Get your body right. Get your soul right.
All the above.
Come in feeling good, being yourself. All the love, light in the world. Sorry, my computer fucked up today.
Well, we'll try it again. And we'll have it all together.
And she's going to post the podcast she's going to be on.
Yes, I will post all the information as I get it so that y'all can see me, because it's going to be a podcast that I'm doing on Sunday. I will post the post where y'all can go to here and see me. Also, you know, Sheena Master Motivation is always open, ready for booking, workshops, seminars, conferences on Zoom, because I'm not traveling. And also, if you ever want a one-on-one, to where you want to take your mask off and understand who you are and get into the mirror effect of who you are and understand.
I want to do that mirror thing. I told you about that
Yeah,
last summer.
we got you. And
Maybe
also,
we could do it here.
We could do that too.
Yeah, we could. We can have a one-on-one. Y'all about to see the whole mask of me come off.
We could.
You might not like me afterwards. I'm just saying.
And then, you know, like, if you ever want to do, like, you know, learning things about yourself, like understanding, you know, after trauma, there is a real life. Like, instead of surviving, you can actually live. And I'm a proven fact that, you know, you go through trauma, but you don't have to stay in your trauma. You can actually live and be happy. You might still deal with some things, but you still can be happy. So you can always reach out at www.theladybehindthemask.com. You can always hit me up on Facebook, Sheena Goodine Author, Sheena Master Motivation, on the rundown, all the above. I'm around, just hit me, I'm ready.
Ready, willing, and able to.
Yes.
Amen. So shout out real quick to our fellow hosts, Doc and Josie and Dee Dee. We don't know where you are, but always
Josie's watching. Hey, Josie.
Hi. Oh, yeah, she watching?
Baby. Yeah, it says Josie's watching.
Oh, shit, look.
Hey,
I just spoke you up,
Josie.
baby.
How you doing, baby? We miss you.
We miss you. Let us know when you're ready to come back. You always have a seat here. You're the Oprah of the fucking rundown. Okay? Miss you. Love you, boo. Doc is out there traveling the world, my honey. Happy as kudos. Let's have a sip for Doc because he's off of them.
Yes,
things.
I seen that.
Okay, no more hiding, baby. You know what we talking
He
about.
had to do same on his video.
No more hiding, boo. No more hiding, okay? He was drinking right up there, taking it to the head.
Yes.
I know that's right,
Yes.
baby. Congratulations, my love bug. That was a journey for you. I'm happy that I was able to be there with you and see you through from the beginning to the end. So I love you. I'm proud of you. Definitely miss you. Whenever you're back in town, you know you always have a home here too, baby. And Dee Dee, holla at you girls. But we don't know where you at. God bless you. Miss you. Hope all is well, babe. Josie, come back.
We miss you, Josie.
Come back, babe. Please, we need your energy, love.
It's the Three Musketeers, and we only got 2.
We started off with 3. Like, come on, babe. We need you. But whenever you're ready, love bug. And so, okay, so next week we have Pablo. The following week we have Leslie. She's also an intuitive. So she's really good, but I love her shit because her energy is crazy.
Okay.
She's like, you'll see her. She's just super real, super cool, and just very unique, different, but she's cute.
Nothing after that. We have.
And then,
Is it the H-bomb?
yep. my whole thing. I've written it down here. We are packed, you
Pretty much
guys.
packed and ready.
Yeah, we are all the way packed until what, September?
I think so.
Let me see. So next week Pablo, then after that is Leslie, and then after that we are gonna be in August. We have H. Bash Jr. And then on the 21st we have Rose coming, and then in September
I think it's Tashawn.
we have Tashawn Murder coming, and so looking forward to all of you guys coming.
Yes, we
Um,
are.
We also looking. Keep in mind, you guys. I know we haven't done our guest host yet, but we're gonna work on that.
Yeah.
But also for artists, you know, if you sing, you perform, you an actor,
You got a job. You got
Draw.
you got an entrepreneurship. You got a job.
Yep,
Anything you want to promote on the platform that's positive, we are all for it.
exactly. If you are activist,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because I would love. That's why I want to reach out to Snug. If you guys are watching this, I'm seriously gonna reach out to you. I've been meaning to. I need you guys here because with all the violence that's going on, we need to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? And there are a bunch of guys, females.
I know who they are.
Yeah,
Because they got one in here and one.
they
out
one in
there.
Troy. Yeah, they used to have one right down the block from me. But I would love to bring them on. You know what I'm saying? Because just anything positive, they're helping the kids out there. You know what I'm saying? They're doing positive things. So I'm gonna reach out to them too. But that's it.
We love
Sorry,
you.
sorry for the little
See y'all next
craziness
week.
and all this extra shit with
But
my
y'all know
computer.
y'all have fun. Y'all love us. We give y'all lots of energy.
Hey, look. That's what we do. Look. That's what we do. That's what we do. All right, love you guys. Bye.
See y'all next week.
Deuces.